I'll change something. You know, at least I'll actually change something. Like, you know, these people come along and they say, oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And they get in and they do nothing.
I'd be foolish to think that politicians make one iota of difference. You know, politicians are largely irrelevant. Banks are running the place.
I'd make it so that you could do what you want. Like, so you don't have to look for a job or you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. You just can do what you want. Like, no one should be able to force you to do nothing.
I would probably like to see free education for people that are wanting to go on and better themselves. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but I'm a uni graduate. I graduated Bachelor of Arts with majoring in philosophy, and I'm still paying off my HECS.
We're Australian, I believe, and we have the freedom to be whoever we like to be. However, we are a Christian nation, and if we continue to allow different cultures to dominate our land, who might be Chinese, Muslims, not necessarily these people, of course, just possibly Asians, to tickle our landscape a little bit freely with their views and ways of life, we might find that our Australian ways are really being threatened. And I think that it's worthwhile actually looking at the kind of policies that we have to see if we really need to be as multicultural as they like to think, because they call it a melting pot, but really it's a stir fry. And not all good things are in stir fries, you know, like they don't always mix. The flavours don't always mix. Sweet and sour isn't always the right one to choose. So maybe we need to look at the way that we make those kind of choices for the future of our own children and nation.
International.
I think that we need to pull out of Iraq. I think we need to stop following around what the US is doing.
I think we better sort out the mess in our own backyard before we start trying to sort out anyone else's.
All military action should be sanctioned by the UN to avoid depletion of precious resources. In 99% of cases, war is totally unnecessary, just full stop. JFK once said, mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind.
I don't care. Well, no, I don't know.
I don't see any reason for the monarchy. I don't see any reason to be part of the Commonwealth. I think that we would have a lot more of a national identity if we separated. So yeah, I'd support a republic.
Nah, pissed the Queen off, I reckon. Nah, I don't need her. Oh, but I love Diana. And I love Fergie, and I love William, and I love Harry. I love them. I don't like Camilla. Nah, she's a bitch.
We've had a change, and we've got Princess Mary now, and well, she married a monarchy in Denmark, and you find that we might have like a multi-monarchy now, because really Princess Mary sets a fantastic example for women in their 30s and how they should behave and what kind of life that they could possibly lead, and also about the way that she dresses and the man that she married and the children that she had. Really, I think that she sets a much better example. So I think that we really could be a multi-monarchy.
I'm astounded at how long it's taking to arrive at this obvious outcome. We're currently bound to this antiquated history. This has no place in our future.
I don't think it's going to change anything important.